Hello guys, come on in. It is happy hour Thursday. Let me know that you're here. You know how we do. And I love to know where you're watching from, so let us know in the comments. You don't have to put your address, just tell us what state. It's kind of fun to see where everybody watches from. I have a really simple tutorial. I want to show y'all how to do some ATC cards super easy. So I've had a couple of people ask me, what is your simplest card? Because they want to try it, but they don't know that they can do all the things. So I'm going to show you something that's super easy. Hi, Sydney. Hi, Deb. Hi, Brookie. How are you tonight? Glad y'all are popping in. Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing? Hey, Nanette. Glad y'all are here. Hi, Brenda from California. Lynn. I don't remember what state you're in. Hi, Helen. Hi, Penny. Listen, I was late. Sorry about that. I had to rig up my little microphone here, and it was giving me trouble. Hi, Terry. Thank y'all for being here. So I'll show you a couple that I just did, but these aren't really with the fall theme. But I got on a roll last night, and I made like all of these. And so I'm going to do something very similar because this is an easy one. And we'll try to make it even easier than what I did here. So, well, we will make it easier. So I'll show you. And if I have time, I'll do one that's kind of like this. But I want to show y'all some with a fall theme. Hello, Dolly. Hi, Sherry. And hello, Daniela and Judy. Hi, Dana. Yes, I forget. Brooke's from Oregon, where she's got some cooler weather than I do. Oh, good, Cheryl. Glad you made it. Thank you, Brenda, for sprinkling. Hi, Jermaine. Hi, Barbara. Hey, Dolly. I think I said hi. Hi, Tina. Thank y'all for coming. Tana, oh gosh, Tana, I know, isn't it awful? It really is just too hot for anybody here. But I think next week we're getting relief, okay? So I'm excited about that. Okay, so I'm going to start with a base. You can start with any paper that you have. It can be even copy paper if that's all you have. So I'm going to start with a few hems. You guys like when I use the hem, so that's what I'm going to start with this. And I'm going to put down a paper towel under it because I'm going to use watercolor on this first one and show you. Now listen, I have some really wonderful watercolors, but you can go to the Dollar Tree if you don't have any and grab a set of Crayola. Hi, Dana. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Dina. Oh, my goodness. Are you on your vacay and you're popping in? I love you. I wish I could give you a hug. Hope y'all are having a good time away with hopefully very little, if any, maybe no responsibilities. But anyway, I love using watercolors, and this is a great way to do a bunch in a batch and for a background. So I'm going to just show you with mine. But again, grab some Crayola brand or whatever, you know, at the Walmart or Dollar Tree, and they work great especially for this. But you guys, I saw that these were on sale, and I almost put a link up because I was like, oh, people need to get these. But then I got busy doing something else and I didn't. But look how pigmented. I am just feathery touching, and you can see how pigmented they are. I was trying not to put tons of color on here. And then I'm just getting my brush wet and spreading it around, okay? So that's why I say this is the easiest way, in my opinion, to do these ATC cards for quick background. Well, really a quick card period. And it's great for batching, doing them in batches. So all I'm doing is getting a little color down and kind of spreading it around. I'm going to go and put some of this yellow. And I'm pretty much just going in between. When I start really mixing them, you know, then they're going to change colors a little bit, and I want to have some variety in here. I'm so glad y'all are coming in. It really makes my day to see you guys and check in, and I haven't been live really this week. I've got a pretty bad situation with the back, so I have honestly just not felt good. So usually it's not this bad, and it's fine. I'm, Nobody worry. It's just one of those weeks that's extra hard. So spread it around, but see how this lets you see the pretty words underneath and the music, and it doesn't overpower it. So that's all I'm doing, is getting a background on. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Brooke. You know, I hate to even mention it. It's so, I don't know, just get tired of even having to deal with it. So we won't even talk about it. And I know this is so minor in the scheme of things, so no big deal. I'm coming in with a little bit of a mustard color there. I'm going to grab a little bit of this darker, almost like a reddish brown. Put some of that in here. Just get a background. It doesn't, you know, I'm adding, this is just water. I'm spreading it all kind of around, and it will dry. But I promise you, you can use, for this kind of a you know, background, you can use the cheapest watercolors. It doesn't matter. These that I'm using are just fantastic. They are so worth the extra money if you love to watercolor or you want to learn to watercolor. But, you know, they definitely aren't required for a background. Let me just say that. You can use anything. Okay. So this piece is already done. I'm going to set this aside and do another one or two. And, you know, well, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to do giveaways tonight, as I'm trying to do at least one when I'm live. And so maybe we'll give some of these away. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. And what I try to do is, like, when I get to 100, I'm going to do one. And then if I get to 125, we'll do another one. So thank y'all for sprinkling. That's how we do it. Appreciate you guys so much. So let me know how you're doing. I know, me too, Tana. And Tana and I are neighbors. And so we're in this hot Texas with no relief. It's still 100 degrees or more, like 103, 106 up in there. And we are over it. We're so over it. We're all just miserable. You can't even go to the grocery store without huffing and puffing and, you know, being miserable. And don't even get me started when they put out all the cute fall sweaters and, you know, people are showing things online and you're like, ugh, must be nice. I don't even want to think about a sweater. California's getting the heat too. I know. It's hot. Oh, Deb, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Let's get some orange. Oh, that's so, see, the pigmentation is amazing. So I'm actually going to take some of that off and just really add a lot of water and spread this around. We're just getting a good background. 106, yep. Okay, Cheryl, let's see. Are you doing better? Let me see. Oh, Cheryl, that's fantastic. I'm so relieved. I honestly really felt like it was not going to be, but, you know, until you get the official report. But I am so glad. And I know you are. You guys, we're supposed to rejoice when people rejoice, right? And I do. I'm so grateful when I get, you know, we pray for each other. And then when you actually get a really good report, it's so great. But, you know, we are in a imperfect world, and so it's not always a good report. So we are here with y'all. You know what I mean? There's lots of us who care when things happen. Okay, isn't that pretty? Let's get a little bit of brown. That's probably way pigmented, so I may add a little water. I want a little variety, so I'm kind of getting lots of things on here. And then I'll show you the easy idea for getting these done quick and easy. So I have started, you know, the September Artist Trading Card Swap. If you want to swap with me, you'll get one of my fall cards. So you just go to my website. It's pinned at the bottom, artgracepaint.com, and sign up. And when you sign up, within 24 hours, you get an email from me with my address and a little helpful printout you can use if you want to. And just some little helpful information. If you haven't gotten it before, it'll be helpful to you. And then you send me one of yours, and I'll send you one of mine. And I'm doing fall theme this month, but it's okay if maybe you've already made a batch and you want to send me one of those, that's fine. It doesn't have to be fall. It's just kind of a challenge to get us doing different things. Okay, let me dry this. So yeah, I would love for you guys to keep swapping with me. I've had so much fun swapping with everybody. And that is great news, isn't it? Oh, good, Helen. The 70s, doesn't that just make you in a better mood? Like to be able to open your windows and enjoy the fresh air. Oh, okay, Vicki. I don't know what that is, but oh, yeah. Well, anytime you're on a shot for diabetes, I know that's going to make you probably nauseated and things, but hopefully it will even out, right? It won't stay that way. Let's see. No, that's okay, Sherry. Just glad you're here. Debbie, I have tried to show them when I get them either in my live or in a photo. Let me just show you guys. I'm going to go fast, but y'all can kind of look for your card. But I am making a video. I've had trouble with my phone being at capacity. But do you see all these? Let me see if you can see them if they're all in the frame. Wish I could share my candle smell with you. Okay. So we've got all these. They're such great inspiration too. When you see different people, what they do, it helps you think of new ideas too. So here's more. This one is so cute because it's got the little tag you can pull out. It's got a little pocket. They're all, there's not a one of these that's not amazing because they're all so unique and so special. And this entire page, y'all, Emma Diaz did all of these. So I gave her her whole page. It almost filled the whole entire page. I love them. So cute. What do y'all think? Do you see some you like? There's some that are just look very difficult, and there's some that are easier. So you do not have to do anything super fancy. I'm fixing to show you this idea that is very easy. So hang with me. Probably easier than any you've seen me show you just now. Okay, let me set these aside for a second. Okay, back to this. So we've got our dried paper now, right? And we're going to do something so easy. So you can use a rubber stamp. If you have rubber stamps, pull them out. I don't have any fall rubber stamps, so I'm going to use a marker. So let me grab my brush tip. This is a Pitt pen, and it's got a nice brush tip. So all I'm going to do is draw some fall leaves. So keeping in mind that my card is going to be 2.5 by 3.5. I know, aren't they, Dina? Me too, Tana. That's the funnest thing, is to see how everybody does things just a little different or thinks of, different things. That may be too big. Let me just, nope, that'll work. Okay. So that's good. Just do your leaves, each a little different shaped. Let me think here. I'm not very good with, let me do a brown. If I have some, no, that's brown. Here's brown. I was going to do an acorn, so I'm going to, something like this. And, you're just doing whimsical little designs. And, oh, the maple leaf, is that what it's called? I'm not very good at this one, but I'm going to try. So point, and then another point, and then I think that one comes out. This is the one I just can never do very well. See, it's not good, but you know, that's, you know what it is, right? And you can put, y'all, I'm telling you, easy peasy. Okay, then here's what I'm going to do on these is we're going to cut. So watch how simple. I'm going to take my Mod Podge. Well, I use DecoArt Decopodge Matte Medium. But whatever you have, Dollar Tree, or, you know, whatever one you like. I'm looking for my Mod Podge brush. One of them. Thanks, Patty. Well, I like to, a few people have asked me, you know, what is your simplest tutorial? Can you show me your simplest tutorial? And once I got to looking, I thought, well, you know, if you don't want people to have to go out and buy things, maybe they don't have paper or scrapbook paper or whatever, what would be my easiest one? So that's kind of what made me think today, I'll put it this way. Right, yeah. So I'm just going to kind of line these up. This is how I would do in batches. Dina, tell us what you're doing today, or what y'all did today. I love when you guys get to go on vacation and I can live vicariously through you. I didn't think I was going to make it through the summer without a vacation, but guess what? Here I am. Still kicking. Oh, we're so close to 100. I wish we could get 100 so we can do a giveaway. Do y'all think we can? Maybe do some hearts or something. Maybe Facebook will show us to more people. Be careful if you sprinkle to groups. Be sure they allow it. I'm really bad about not knowing what allows what. I have to go look at the rules. Good, Sue. I'm glad. I really hope that this helps some people because I think, you know, I always say if we can make it easy enough, you guys will try it. It's easy, it's fun, and I'm telling you, the best part is when you go check the mail and you get a new card, and it's such a pick-me-up in your day. It really is. And I have said, I know I say the same things, but not everybody's on every live, but, you know, if it's this easy to brighten somebody's day, we need to be doing it. So let's do it. So swap with me. How do you sprinkle, Terry? Oh, you're sweet. It's just when you share the video, you know, when you hit the share button. So what I do on these cards that are clipped, if you get them like at Dollar Tree, they're going to be clipped on the corners. If you order them from Amazon, they won't be. But I just go ahead and leave them in a square now. I was kind of clipping them and stuff, but now I just kind of leave them, and I put a backing on these. And so they end up being nice and secure with no clipped corners. So we're just going to cut these off. Ooh, we're at 95. You guys are doing it. Y'all are awesome. I have the best people here. I seriously do. And I know y'all make the rounds everywhere, but I'm just so grateful when y'all help me like that. Thank you. Facebook gave me a notification saying, you know, you have X amount of, I don't know, likes, not likes, but like emojis or engagement or whatever. So I shared that on my page because I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Hi, Michelle. Sorry, I know I'm not getting to say hi to everybody, but I'll go back and read comments tonight. Okay, so we've got 4 already that we can work with, and then these you can cut out. So I'm not going to cut, I guess I will. I was going to say, I don't think I'm going to cut that stem, but I think I will. So I'm going to give y'all a few different ideas. You can use a book page. You can use, like I'm using a hymn page. I mailed out 5 Happy Mails with hymns today. So y'all will have them in the next day or two from the last live I did. And does anybody show 100? I show 93. Thank you, Debbie. All clear. Oh, okay, Dina. Well, you know, you needed a rest, and if the weather had been nice, you might have done something and been tired. So now you got that rest today, right? There's always a bright side. $91. Sue, oh, you can't find hymn books. Guys, let's do a giveaway for some more hymns. I don't mind sharing. I really do have quite a few because I've got more than one book. So, let me do the acorn. I'm not too mad about my maple leaf. Like I said, I can never cut those well or draw those well, but that's not too bad. You see 92? I see 88. I don't know what's going on with it. I may be taking too long. Sometimes people do leave if you take too long to get to the, meat of what you're teaching. But, we're here not just to hurry and get a lesson. We're here to check in with each other and hang out a little too. Hi, Gloria. How are you tonight? Did you work today? Lisa said y'all's event went pretty good. Did you do good on your end? I used to love doing in-person events. I mean, I really did enjoy them a lot. I did lots of sales where I'd go to like the Fort Worth Convention Center when they'd have a big craft fair. I don't know what you call it, but event, and sell the things I made. And then I started doing in-person paint parties. And now everything's online. I'm really not doing anything in person because of my back. It's just gotten too bad. Okay. So you can either layer these, like put this on this, like so, and then draw some things around it. Let's just do that like so. And I would try to find contrasting. So, this is like a orangey brown. So I am going to put it on this one. That will be good. Little Stormy. Thank you, Anne. Okay, I promise. Let me get this on and then I will draw for some hymns. And I selected random. I just pulled out from the middle of the book. Let's see how I want it. No, I want it this way. You want this to be dry because see how we use the watercolor and the marker. So if I was to put water on this, it would make it bleed all over the place. So I am going to cover it with Mod Podge, but not much will spread. Y'all, that is a card. So you don't have to do anything else to it. You can put one of these on the back if you want to. What I do is I go ahead and put one of these, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. This is the last step I do after I've done everything to it, signed it, everything, or put my initials, is putting this back on. And I make sure and get the glue all to the edges. And then put it down. Try to get my hands a little cleaned off. Be sure that it's to the corners as good as you can. And then just press it down. And if your hands have stuff on them, it's going to get them on the back of this card. Is why I do this step last. But it's okay. If you do get things on it, you can use one of these on top of it and cover it up. But what I usually do is just write on it because it's a nice thick card at this point. And then just trim off any extra. But this is, oh, awesome. This is what makes your card not be a problem with the clipped edges because now nobody can really tell. It just looks like one piece, basically. Let's do it. I'm going to dig through the comments here. Let me grab my spiral. That's how I'm getting these out quick now instead of having to go back and figure out who I gave it to. Okay. I am so happy that I'm all caught up on sending it out. Okay, I'm going to, y'all are going to have to keep commenting because when I hit this, it got out. So now I only see about 5 comments. So give me a minute. Give me 1 minute and I will do it again. Blue's saying hi to y'all. I'm going to go ahead and put this on there since I kind of got it messed up. So this is just a little printable that you get from me to put on the back of your cards. And guys, I'll tell you what I'm doing now. I started something called the ATC Club. It's on Patreon. This is for people who are not in my private group. And this is a way that I can give you content like I'm giving, you know, the printable, a little helpful info and some information, just a lot of stuff in there. Plus a video goes in there every week of a new tutorial that I'm not doing for the public. It's just going to Patreon and then in my private group. So, but it's a way that you can support me if you can't do the private group or you don't want to do another private group, but you want to just like basically give me a little tip or something. That's what Patreon really is great for, helping creators be able to sustain themselves and make a living by you guys basically giving us tips. So let me grab Happy Mail now. I'm going to scroll through these comments up and down, up and down. Hi, Blue. And then just land on Levada Vance. And I'll do this several times so we get several of you. Now, do the honor system because I won't remember. But if I've given you Happy Mail in the last week, you know, maybe we'll draw another. But I don't think you have, Levada. And we'll do it again in a second so somebody can remind me. Brightens up your day. What does, Vicki? Shan, if you click the link at the bottom that says artgracepaint.com, right when you get on my website, you'll see, because I mentioned it right at the beginning of, I'm going to use either a Pitt pen or a Micron pen. I'm getting really attached to these, you guys. I don't know why, but they feel more like a marker to me than the Micron pen. And I've been a Micron person for a long time. So either one works. I like them both, but I don't see the one I want anyway. So I'm going to use Micron. So I'll just kind of come in here and do a scribbly little line, very scribbly, but that helps define it. Now, if you don't have to do this part, or you can make it really neat, but my style is just to do this scribbly, scribbly line. And just get it like this. And then you are basically done. You don't have to do anything else. I will do something to the edges. Let me grab my ink. Hold, please. I got caught with this microphone. It's definitely kind of rigged up tonight, so gotta be careful with it. Not that, not that. I almost hate it when I put everything back where it goes, because then the next day, here I am dragging it out again. It's just easier if it's sitting on my desk. But I'm putting everything back where it goes. Well, isn't it the easiest thing? So grab some of your fall colored ink. You know, any of these will work. They all work for fall. And you can go around the edges. Now, you see me usually use paint, but I don't think paint is always the easiest thing. And a lot of you may not have paint. So, but if you don't have, you know, these little ink pads, you don't even have to do that part. You can skip it. But you guys, that is a card right here. So for the people who are like, what's a really easy one? To me, this is probably the easiest one I do, is just putting your paper down, put a little colored, if you don't have or don't want to do watercolor on your, you know, hem or whatever, Do you have a image? Do you have a card that someone has given you? I'm going to grab one just to show you. This is a card somebody sent me. So maybe you've got a card and you cut out this pink border and put that down, or cut out the flower and glue that on. So improvise, use what you have around you. You know, look around and just see what you might have. And you'll be surprised. Remember when I started doing this all came about because I found these little stamps somebody had given to me. And that was so just see what you have. And you'll be surprised how easy you can kind of start coming up with ideas the more you do. Now I'm going to show you another idea, but let me grab another Happy Mail because we're still up there with numbers. So I'm going back and forth, back and forth. And I'll stop random on Diana Marie. I don't know, Mo. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Please send me, I have Leveda's information, but Marie, or Diana, if you will send me where I can send your Happy Mail, I will do that. So this is just a little stamp, just a little cling stamp, and I'm just going to take some of this ink and ink it up. I don't even have a little base to put it on. I have one somewhere, but like I didn't pull it out. But you'll see me just do this a lot, you know, for ease. I just go ahead and ink it up as good as I can. And then press it down. And you've got a little inked image. We can do another one or a part of one. Oh, look at this one. This is a good one. This is a leaf. These, I believe, I got on Amazon. So if anybody wants to know, I can find the link. But I loved the birds. These birds are really too big unless we just used a portion. But I do love these. So let's do a different color on this one. And we'll add it to the same card. Where'd that red go? There it is. But isn't it easy? Oh, but recently, Levada, I don't mind if y'all win several times. I don't. I mean, you're here. If you're here live, that's why you're getting chosen. You know, your name's in the mix. I lost my comments altogether. Where did they go? Where'd they go? There we are. But I just meant, you know, I sent out a bunch this morning, so I was thinking, I don't think you were in that bunch, but we'll draw some more. You like to use the ink pad and the water pen. Oh, awesome. That's a great idea. Yeah, you guys give your ideas. If you have something that you're doing that is easy for people to do or recreate, let us know. So you can layer these if you want to. But that just makes your card more interesting, right? And then another thing you can do is if you have a copier, a printer, you can just type on like Word or some program and type out some words that mean something to you. Like, I'll show you mine. Nope. Where'd they go? Here they are. Oh, yeah, Dollar Tree does have stamps. So these are the ones I used last night, Sing to the Lord a New Song, which is totally appropriate for this card because it's a hymn. So all I do on this is, I wish I hadn't put that little semicolon, so cut that off. And then I'm going to break it up in half, and we'll put this on. And I'll just distress it with some of this ink. Any color works. Let's do this one. We haven't used this. And my little stamper pad. Just load that up. What I do with a stamper pad, I'll kind of be sure that I don't have too much on it. So I kind of stamp some off and then just like so. Just kind of brush it on there. But this is literally just copy paper, and I just printed out this little piece of a verse. It's one of the Psalms. Don't ask me which one. Maybe 46, but I don't know. You can't hold me to it. And then we'll ink the edges. Let's do navy. You like that, Brenda? I know, I do too. Sing to the Lord a new song. And I tell you what, you know, rather than watching the news that gets us depressed or gets us angry or frustrated, whatever the case is, you put on some old-timey hymns, and you can find them on, they're everywhere. You can either find them on just any station that you can pull up on your computer, or even on YouTube. I don't know, wherever y'all can get them. And put those on, and your mood will change. So sometimes we just need to turn off the TV and the racket, you know, that fills our brains, and get back to doing things that feed our souls. Okay, let's put a little bit of Mod Podge down, and then just stick this to it. So just like so. And then I usually stagger like that, so. And then what I do is I set these aside, and then once everything's good and dry, you know, I'll go on and do a whole bunch of others, and then I come back and Mod Podge all of them at once. So I would just Mod Podge over all of these. But do y'all see how easy these are? Let's do another giveaway here. I'm going to go up and down, up and down. Hi, Inga. That's okay. It's always better late than never. I'm just glad that y'all come and hang out with us. Whoops. Oh, please. Let me do that again. Yes, very easy. Brenda Flanders, I think you just won. Didn't I just send you? Hold, please, because I'm almost sure. Oh, no, you weren't. You weren't on there. You're getting happy mail, girl. Okay. And we'll do another one. We'll do at least one more. I know the simplicity is nice, right? It really is. I think those are done. I mean, I really don't, unless y'all see something, you know, you can keep going. So let's just make that clear. You can put buttons, you can put embellishments, you can put bling. Here's one that I got recently from Monica, who's in my group, but like she's got a wood piece. She's three wood pieces, a little, I don't know, just a little embellishment and a little piece of bling. So there's so many things you can put, but if you don't have it or you don't want to, you just want to do simple, those are simple. And then it is easy. These are easy. You can totally do these. Let's do another one. This is a little bird. This is the little bird that I was using on those others. And let's do the blue. I need to put the lids on these. These I've had for years, but they have stayed really well because I always keep the lids on them. I never let them sit without the lid. It keeps buffering. Sorry about that, Linda. Oh, Linda, I've got to get you my link for that. They're called Kuretake, and they're just the best I've ever owned. I love them so much. They are so pigmented. They will probably last me for at least 10 years, and I'm not joking, because they're so pigmented. Now, when you just do it like this without a base, you kind of have to be careful and not lift it up, you know, but it usually works fine, see? And then you've got a little bird, and then this is a perfect one to put. And see, I printed out a lot of words. I printed out all kind of words, things that I say a lot, or things that, you know, I know I'm going to want to put on some of these. But again, I think with the bird, I think it's totally appropriate to do this little verse again. And if you want to play If you want to do just a little bit more, I'm reaching for a watercolor brush I can use that's small. It is a cute stamp, isn't it? Now this little bird came from Temu. That was a Temu stamp. So I can come in here with some watercolor, get my brush really wet. Kind of go around my blue so that it doesn't start mixing. And I say I'm going to kind of dip it in the water because, boy, like I said, it's so pigmented that it's really easy to get it really dark. But if you use fall colors, that totally looks like a little fall card. You know, you don't have to, doesn't have to have pumpkins, you know, just, I'm encouraging fall colors for this swap, but it's okay if you want to swap and it's not fall colors too. You don't have to go by that. It's just kind of a little part of the challenge. I love it. And so simple. You love the bird stamp too? That was a big mess, but that's okay. There's no, you know, it's kind of, this is a mixed media type artist trading card because we're using different things. We're using ink, we're using watercolor, we're using decoupage. So you can do all the things. Let's do blue on this one. Grab my little tissue here. And my little brush. I'm just going to kind of wipe what I can of this first color off. You like that? It's a cute little bird. And then just kind of softly brush that paper. Just regular copy paper. You can use any kind of paper you have, but copy paper works fine for this. So I like to show some of these things that you just don't have to have a lot of stuff. You know, if you want to go buy all the stuff, that's great, but you can do these very simply and they're still perfect. And I ink the edges. Well, I'll have to order some of that bird and do that as Happy Mail too. I'm going to look in my I have a little Happy Mail bucket that I sometimes use. And I'm going to look and see. I don't think I have extras of him. But I'm going to look just in case. Hi, Carol. Did you have a good day today? Hi, Gail. Hey, Darla, how are you today? That's right. They do not have to be perfect. That's what I love about mixed media in general, is it does not have to be perfect. And I promise you, whoever you give it to will be so happy to have it. Look how cute and easy. Now I'm going to go back to the first one I did and just decoupage, put some of this decoupage over the whole thing, and I'll show you if it runs. Oh, I forgot about the ink. See, the ink on the edges will definitely move, so just kind of be careful. I'll do the whole card before I go over the edges, do that last, but I still do it, even though, yep, see, even though that ink will move, I still want my edges done, because that is what kind of keeps it together, having that glue kind of all around the sides. But then that just needs to sit and dry. You like him, Tricia? Temu has been really great for those of us who like to do this paper crafting. There's so many options and everything, and it's just really great prices. But I totally understand some people don't want to order from them, and that's okay. You can find the same things at Amazon or, any of the art supply stores. And you can just keep going, keep doing to it if you want to, or like me, kind of stop and not do too much to these so that we keep it simple. If you don't have any decoupage glue, no problem. Grab your school glue, just like Elmer's glue, and add some water. So make a little mix of you can just find a little cup even to, mix your glue and a little water. And that is basically what this is. It is totally fine to make your own. I'm going to pick another name here. We're going to give away some hymns. But there's 3 cards that we did super easy and very minimal supplies. And you really don't even have to do the words. You could even write something. You keep adding. I know, Sherry, it's definitely, let me see if I have that stamp. I was going to look in my little bucket here. Hold, please. I do not, but I will give this one away. It is, I don't remember now if I got this on Amazon or Temu, but we'll do this one now. We'll draw for this. This is flowers with some writing. I love how it's got these phrases like thank you kindly, or I'm always here for you, sending lots of love, sending thankful thoughts. This is Temu. This is perfect for ATCs. So I hope that whoever gets chosen here is making these ATCs. And if you want to swap with me and you're not in my private group, just go to my website, and it's pinned at the bottom, and you'll see right when you get on there, it'll tell you sign up here, and I'm going to send you an email with my address and a little giveaway that you can use for your cards. Yes, I know. It really does have a lot of these kind of good things at a good price. Okay, I'm going up and down. People that left us, they're going to be sad. We had this good stamp giveaway. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, stopping on Cheryl Burris. Looks like I have to do Temu again. Cheryl, let me write your name down for the stamp. Okay, guys. Was there something else I was going to show y'all? Y'all let me know if there was. I don't think so. I think this is it. Just tried to keep it easy tonight so that, the people who are asking me what's your easiest tutorial, this is a great one for you to start with. And I know, we need to order more of these. These will be good giveaways. I do need to order more for you guys so I can share the love and all that. So just draw out some, you saw me. Where are my little, I guess I just drew it right onto the thing, but just draw out some leaves or whatever you want to do. Y'all, this would be so easy to draw. So easy. I'll show you how. This will probably help you. So you're going to do like a little part of a round like that, okay? Just a little, what do we want to call that? A rainbow or half circle? That's what we're starting with. And then we're going to do a little beak. And then we're going to give him a little belly. And then we're going to take this and bring it straight out. And just let those meet up. And then just a couple of legs. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's all I do. And then an eye and a little wing. So it's not perfect. It's not the same, as your stamp or whatever. But you see that it would be fine. right? You don't have to always, you know, don't be like, oh, I wish I had that stamp. You can totally draw that. And I will hold this up. Maybe you can screenshot it and even print that or something. Can y'all see that? I'm waiting for my iPad to catch up. Let's see. Hold, please. Let me stand up where I can see. There. Hopefully y'all are able to grab that if you want it. It is easy, guys. All right. Oh, yeah, check your notifications. I'm glad to have you back, Vonda. Check your notifications because that does happen where whenever they do updates, we lose people. Hi, Carol. There's Carol with Swanky Vintage with Carol. She is so fun to watch and has such a great personality. You need help with shading. Oh, well, Gina, on shading, you want to put a shadow wherever the light would not hit or at the bottom. So if I was going to shade him, you know, it would be down here at the bottom. And then I'd put these highlights up here with a lighter color. That's all that is think about where your light source is and it will be dark on the opposite side. All right, you guys have a great night. And what is the size again? 2.5 by 3.5. So this card, 2.5 by 3.5 inches. And I use playing cards a lot, or you can just cut your watercolor paper or mixed media paper to that size. This one, just cut it to that size. But this is like, I'm going to show, I'll put up a little video, but this is what I did last night with lots of colors because that's what I do. I always go to all the colors. But then I realized these aren't very fall. I mean, this isn't fall at all. These are spring or summer, but it's just the colors that I love. So I decided to kind of show you a little simpler version with just using some watercolors. So I will post the link to these watercolors I love. And if y'all would like the stamp, I'll post a link to the stamp too. Yes, y'all have a great night. Thank you again for being here and for sprinkling and all the things. And I hope you guys will come back and see me again. Hymn pages to Sue Watts. Okay, Brenda, I will do that. I gotcha. Brenda, you ordered from my Etsy shop and I put in a little surprise for you. So that's sweet for you to do. I'm gonna, Sue, if you will send me your mailing address, I will send you her hymn pages. Isn't that sweet? Thank you guys. All right. Talk to you soon. Have a great night. Bye-bye.